Hi, my name is Mary Snyder. I've had a passion for creativity my whole life. My mother was always into crafts and my dad was a painter, and I think I took on that gene. And something I've really had a passion for is coloring and creativity, which is drawing and telling stories, and quilting is my number one passion right now. Well, I've always wanted to write a book, and my story was going to be the first book. But after meeting with Mugosa and talking about our Zora circle, he had seen some drawings I did, and he asked me if I ever thought of creating a coloring book. I said, a coloring book? He said, an adult coloring book. I said, an adult coloring book? I never even heard of adult coloring books before. And so it really took me by surprise. But then after we talked about it, he told me what it was about, and I thought that's what took me on this journey of creating a book. So my first step was to do research on adult coloring books. So then after I did the research, I actually started creating the book. And so I went to create my first book, which was landscaped, and I had it coiled, I had it laminated because I wanted to test fabrics and stuff. But it was so expensive that I chose not to do it that way because I wanted my book affordable for anybody. And so I went back to research again, and so I went to Amazon because I know that CreateSpace, they do a lot of their print for Amazon. And so I researched that and found out what their sizes were and stuff. So I ended up redoing the book. I ended up changing it to portrait and not coil bound. And it was a lot of work because I had to go back and reformat every single page and change it. And because of the size, I had to add a few more pages, which made me think of what else to add to the book. How do I think the book launch will be? I have no idea.
My name is Jordan, and I'm an events facilitator here at McNally Robinson Booksellers. On behalf of the store, I would like to thank you all for joining us here tonight for the launch of Get Hooked on Quilting by Coloring by Mary Snyder. A bookkeeper by day, Mary Snyder needed an outlet for creativity. She loves coloring, and she loves to quilt, deciding, in this book, to bring them both together. Mary also loves to write, draw, and create, and has a few more projects on the sidelines waiting to emerge. She lives in Winnipeg with her husband, Randy. Mary is also a mother and a grandmother. To tell us more, please join me in welcoming Mary Snyder.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank you all for coming tonight and continue to support me in this very strange journey. Wow, there's a lot of people here. I am nervous, so please forgive me. I have been creating a lot of things for a lot of years. I love to write, draw, paint, and sew. Basically everything with my hands, except for cooking. One of my favorite things next to quilting is coloring. I used to love using Laurentian pencil crayons. Anybody remember those? I love them because I love to do a lot of blending and shading. I used to get better marks on my title page than I did on the paper I handed in at school. The story behind my book, Get Hooked on Quilting. I've titled the story, God, the Ultimate Quilter.
I have been quilting for just over 5 years. After my mom died, I was lost. I spent a lot of my time with her, especially the last 6 weeks of her life. Sorry, I'm probably gonna cry. I would drive 2 hours one way to see her, spend 2 to 3 hours with her, then drive home, go to bed, get up, go to work, and on the road again. After she died, like I said, I was totally lost. I had no idea what to do because I spent so much time with my mom. Thank you, Judy. I don't even know where you are. Oh, there you are. Thank you to my friend Judy. I don't know if you realize that you rescued me and gave me something to fill my time with. She's the one that got me hooked on quilting. I was hooked. I started to go to 2 quilt retreats a year, one in October and one in February. If you have watched me at the quilt retreats, you'll see me looking through the discarded or garbage fabric pile to pick up pieces that no one wanted. For you that are not quilters, fabric is what you call material. Thank you.
Thank you, Mubarak, for everything you've done, for giving me the idea, and for your support through all this time. Thank you also, Mitty, for the training, the authorship mastermind group that you've put together to help us who want to learn to become an author. Thank you, Randy, for all the help and support you've given me. But most of all, I thank you, God, for giving me this.